So we could look at different countries one by one. People often think of South Africa as a first-time safari destination, and it is a great place to go. It probably has the least culture shock for anyone coming from Western Europe or the United States. It has the big five, so you've got elephant, rhino, buffalo, lion, leopard. Are all relatively easy to find there, leopard being the hardest one there. It can combine beautifully with history, going to Cape Town, seeing the historic sites, Table Mountain, it's another great location, there are the vineyards, so you can combine beach and bush quite easily. And South Africa has a variety of different national parks and places to go. You can go to the Drakensberg Mountains, obviously people know Kruger National Park and the excellent private reserves adjacent to Kruger. There's Madikwe Game Reserve up on the border with Botswana, which is excellent, and then you have the whole of KwaZulu-Natal along the Indian Ocean coastline with some beautiful wild beach coastal stays and some fantastic big five safari locations as well that provide excellent value for money. You could go to Botswana. Botswana has really varied ecosystems. You have the Kalahari Desert, the unique Okavango Delta, which is the world's largest inland delta, different game reserves with different ecosystems. The one thing that you'll find hard to see in Botswana, apart from in a few select locations, is rhino, but it can be done. You can go to Zimbabwe, where I am currently, and Zimbabwe has big five too. There's some rhinos that have been reintroduced into Wankie National Park in a private concession. There are rhinos at Matopos. All the other big five are here. It's a wonderful destination for elephants. And then to combine that with some relaxation, you have Victoria Falls, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, which makes a great place to relax and chill out after your safari or before you start. You could go to Namibia. Namibia, totally different landscapes to the rest of Southern Africa, very arid but changing all the time. Beautiful dunes, great for big five. You're almost guaranteed to see the big five if you go to the right places in Namibia. It's a huge country, which makes it an ideal location for a road trip, like a 2 or 3 week trip. We put it together with nice lodges, SUV rental, and you can cruise around some amazing places combining wildlife, culture and landscapes. Other places you could consider, Zambia also has wonderful safari. Quite hard to find rhino in Zambia, but some beautiful national parks there, and also part of Victoria Falls is in Zambia. So that can be your relaxation part at the end of the safari. You could go to Tanzania, home of the Great Migration, up in the northern part of Tanzania with the Serengeti, Tarangire National Park, world famous Ngorongoro Crater, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site where you can find rhino. Or southern Tanzania has some really beautiful unherited national parks like Nyerere and Ruaha, which are the 2 largest national parks in Tanzania. Then there's Katavi that probably gets about 1,000 visitors a year at the very most, which is absolutely superb in the dry season, but very hard to find rhino in southern Tanzania. But if that's not an absolute must for you, there's some wonderful safari there and very few people. Then moving further north, we have Kenya. Kenya, you can see the big five there. Lewa Game Reserve has lots of black and white rhino. Then there's obviously the world-renowned Masai Mara with its fantastic private concessions, or conservancies as they're called in Kenya, which is wonderful for cats and elephants and all the rest of the plains game. So there is no one right answer. The best thing to do is to reach out to us, have a conversation about what you want to achieve, what you want to see, what you hope to experience, what your budget is, what season you can go in, and we'll put together the best possible safari for you.